And the 1-2 pitch by Marlowe. This one a fly ball in the short center field. Running for it is Canario, and it'll be a catch by Luciano, who makes an amazing over-the-shoulder catch in short center. It looked like Canario had a shot at it, but Luciano will come running from his shortstop position and will make the catch for out number 2. By the Giants out of the University of North Carolina. Concetta Stubbs, the windup and the first pitch is a shot. That was a curveball. That one going in the right field. And the right fielder, Cade Marlowe, can't get it. That ball is fair right near the line. Martirano is looking for 3, but he'll stay at 2. And Brandon Martirano on a first pitch curveball hits one right near the line in right field. And Brandon's got himself his second double as a Volcano. That extra base hit brought to you by Chevron Extra Mile. And the Volcanoes got the first hit of the game from either team. A solo home run and a couple of runs. The 1-0 pitch, that's a shot. That one going into left field. Martirano is getting the wave around the third base as Joseph bobbles the baseball. Mendoza's going to second, and it'll be an RBI single and an error for Baker Mendoza, and the Volcanoes will start off with a 1-0 lead. Wind up and the first pitch by Stubbs is a bunt. That one going right near home plate on the third base slide. Bins to throw to first. Does he get him? No, he doesn't. The ball's bobbled by Robert Perez, the first baseman, and Quan Adkins has an infield single. It was a nice bunt. Now they're going to say that it's an error by the catcher, Carter Bins. But that was a very, very amazing effort by Adkins to get to first base. It did look like from here that he was out by half a step, but Robert Perez bobbled the ball, and so it'll be an error for Everett. Second error of the night. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Damon. Again, the sign, wind up in the 0-1. That is a shot. There'll be a ball that gets off the glove of the second baseman in Utah Jones, fielded by Patrick Frick, who tried to touch the second base bag, but then immediately goes down to the ground and is limping. His left leg, it looks like around his left ankle, is what's bugging him. It looks like from here that he may have fell on it awkwardly. Fielded the ball after it was a chopper that was poorly fielded by the second baseman, Utah Jones. Frick fielded it, tried to touch the second base bag, but fell. And his ankle is bugging him. Now he is walking around just fine around the infield, as that will be credited as an error. The third error for the Everett Aqua Sox. This one on the second baseman. Wind up in the pitch. That is a hard hit ball. That will go in the left field. Back goes Luis Joseph. He's trying to make the play. He can't make it. That falls in fair territory. Atkins is running the second. There's going to be a play at second. He is safe. And Atkins gets the second on a leadoff double. They have been leading 1-0 for a while. 3 balls and no strikes. That is a shot that going into the gap in left center. Atkins is going to be running around the third. The throw to the plate will be cut off. And Marco Luciano has an RBI single. And it scores Quan Adkins, and Salem-Keizer now has a 2-0 lead. The kid, Marco Luciano, with his second RBI and his third hit in the Volcanoes uniform. He is now 1 for 3. And the Volcanoes have increased their lead 2-0 on back-to-back hits in the bottom of the 5th. Here is the center fielder, Alex Canario, looking to continue this offensive barrage that the Volcanoes have brought themselves in. He is 0 for 2, looking for his first hit. Stubbs, that was still up, and the 3-1 pitch, that's a shot in the left field. Riding around third is Luciano. The throw to the plate is a high throw to Bins, and he can't get it. That ball getting past the catcher, Bins. Riding around the third is Canario, and he'll stay at third base. That is a long throw. Gets over the head of the catcher, Carter Bins, from left field. Luciano scoring all the way from second base. It's going to be another base hit and an error. It looked pretty bad at first. 1-2 pitch. That is a fly ball going to the right field. Back goes to right fielder Cade Marlowe. He is under it, and he will make a catch at the wall. And going to third and scoring will be Canario. So it'll be a sacrifice fly to right. Cade Marlowe making a nice play at the wall, but a run will score on a sacrifice fly by Martirano. That is the first out for Damon Concetta Stubbs, and the Volcanoes now lead by a score of 4-0. Getting to a shutout, and the first pitch is a ground ball fielded by the third baseman, and Kevin Santa, who bobbles the ball. He tries going to third to try and get Canario. He can't do it. And I do believe that may be the Everett Aqua Sox 5th error of the year and of the night, and it is. Kevin Santa joining in on the fun. Rawlings getting the sign from Binns. Wind up and the first pitch. That is a chopper. That one fielded by Santa, who touches the third base bag. Tries throwing the first. He can't get him. It'll be an RBI fielder's choice by Harrison Freed. A run will score. That is Canario. His second run of the night. Yorlis Rodriguez goes to second. And the score is now Volcanoes 5, Everett nothing. Carter Aldretti, who had a leadoff single, the 1-2 pitch. That's a slow roller. That is fielded by Westberg, who throws to first, and it will not get him. Robert Perez, he got off the bag trying to field the ball. It'll be an infield single for Luciano. They're either going to call that an infield single or they're going to give the Aqua Sox their 6th error of the night. And I believe, yes, they are. They are going to give the Everett Aqua Sox their 6th error of the night. Westberg, the 1-2 pitch. That's a shot into the hole in left field. That's right near the line. 1 run's going to score. Here comes Luciano. He's grounding around third to score. And Brandon Martirano is now 3-for-3 with 3 RBIs. Carter Aldretti scoring. Marco Luciano scoring. And Alex Canario staying at second base. And the Volcanoes increasing their lead now to 7-0 over the Everett Aqua Sox here in the bottom of the 8th. 2-run single. Westberg, the 0-1 pitch. That's a curveball. That one getting into the gap in right center. And there will be bases loaded. No, riding around third. Here is Canario. The throw to the plate will be cut off. As Canario got a late jump from second, but Armani Smith will get an RBI single. And Canario now has 3 runs. Martirano is now at third base. And the score is now Volcanoes 8. And the Aqua Sox nothing. Armani Smith getting a hold of a curveball there after facing one on the first pitch he saw. That was the curveball that he hit was a little bit faster at 78 miles an hour. 1 pitch, that's a high chopper. Fielded by the shortstop Luciano. Throws to first and he'll get him in time. And the Volcanoes complete the shutout. A nice play by Marco Luciano. No runs on no hits, no errors. And a runner left on the final score. Salem-Keizer 8, Everett 0 here in the first game of a 3-game home series.